Ravenlock family too. I know where they are.
Just making sure I don't outrun the...
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
You sure you want to try me, dudes? After you just saw me cut 4 people to shreds. Ah. You untie the workers. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So, could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. They said they had a job with high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed their true colors. They tied us all up and told us they were gonna ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No, it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. Let's see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. I can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager?
A bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
An opportunity. Yep.
He's absolutely fucking these people over. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, it makes sense that they have some special lines for swapping out with each other.
Here. And quite a lot of them.
I thought I heard a trap off to the side, but I heard that instead. You untie the workers? Who are you? Your saviors? Thank you. Thank you. I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. I shouldn't have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Is that the guy we encountered earlier? Because he looks very similar. There, that.
It might be. But this happened before.
Yeah, it didn't say exactly before, how far before, but I'm guessing at least a day or something, or earlier in the day. We'll see.
This is before he's at the window, so...
Yeah, but that happened, I'm guessing, at least a day or so after. Whatever.
No. For here's the thing. They talked about the noises in the port, and that was the... just before they met him, kinda, so it kinda makes sense.
Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Oh, right, there was another batch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can. But wait, wasn't...
He said
Okay,
a
I'm guessing
man...
I'm guessing Lycon just didn't mention this to anyone or such.
Yeah, and remember,
Makes
the
sense.
guy in the park, or playground, he mentioned a blonde man
Yeah.
gave him a carrot.
Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the Hollow.
Okay, I'm guessing Lycon just didn't bring this up to the rest of Victoria housekeeping.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised, it's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Yeah, they're actively preying on the desperate here.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
The Pierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine.
You swapped out their stuff at some point, didn't you?
Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision. Except for the talkative worker, most of them already swallowed the pills. That's when the arrogant Ravenlock family member finally reveals his true nature, saying, "You think I'd let you run?" while forcibly shoving the pill into the worker's mouth. After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them, even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team. Your legs, how are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Oh.
You had a lot more aggression.
I've merely learned to control my strength.
There we go. Finish it with a flare. The two defeat the Ravenlock family members. But yeah, I think at this point, Lycon trusts Hugo about as far as he can throw him, which at this height will probably be quite a distance.
Too soon.
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Don't dare speak of honor.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Hugo delivers a swift chop to the back of the necks of the Ravenlock family members.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you.
Will you cut that shit out on Lycon, Hugo?
I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
The workers carry the Ravenlock family's members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain. Okay, I'm guessing he contacted them before and gave them that same medicine that delayed whatever. Actually, no. We'll see what he did, if he'll even explain.
Okay.
No, we'll...
Now can you
Yeah.
tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug. Besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Oh, that as well, probably.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the Hollow, the two arrive at a place with nice scenery.
Lycon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact.
This is the exact spot where the sage in a barrel is usually, so I guess he went on a break somewhere. Because him rattling around would rather ruin the scene quite a bit, huh?
He's very, very still. Was
I
he?
did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god.
Humble.
Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
This chapter is going on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I guess they gave a little breaks to allow you to have some dailies done and such, except for this one.
As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger. You've been talking for 4 hours straight, you fuck! I'm hungry, I need to go take a shit.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
Oh, he leaked the news.
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Is that Edmund? The thing we identified him by was the thing on his forehead, and well, it's not being shown, so...
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you all wait for Lycon to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
I'm just picturing her holding her umbrella ready to beat him half to death.
I imagine her doing the fern pout. The horror.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish. So I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions?
Oh, he's so getting beaten with the umbrella.
Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
With Lycon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor and return to the video store. Yeah, killing them will end their suffering quick. To ruin them and bring them as low as can be, yeah, they'll have to rot with that for however long they live.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
It'll make a sacrifice squared.
Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator.
Oh, great.
So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control.
If it'll continue to function through the transformation. Or he did not mean Udric here.
Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Okay, when did you... Wait, at the very first meeting, maybe?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
You somehow got it inside it, didn't you? After finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes it and gently presses a hidden clasp. The pendant clicks open from the middle. Inside is the sacrifice core. Yeah, I called it as well that this thing would open up at some point, huh? Or would likely open up at some point.
Did anyone notice that something may have been inside it since it's so hollow?
Well, it looks like the hinge is on the inside, so I'm guessing nobody noticed that it would be able to open, and it might have been just put in the design. And yeah, it isn't something you'd rattle around a lot, I think, because it does look a bit precious.
Yeah, but at the same time, it looks like you noticed something was inside at the moment you put it away or so, lift it up and such. You notice that something is moving inside it.
Yeah, it could be that he glued it to the side. Let's see. Looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, and no one could have guessed it could be opened. Inside it conceals the mysterious sacrifice core.
Yeah.
Well, also, we're going to look for the nearest construction site and chuck this thing in wet concrete.
Also, before we forget, the reason I reacted... Don't insult people for trying to have a healthy sleep hour and all that.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick.
Actually, yeah, as you said,
I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
Go ahead.
Basically, what I'm saying is, people, I'm siding with Lycon on a matter of when you go to sleep and all that.
No No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Okay, so there is no chance at all at the moment to make a super sacrifice.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
And now I'm just picturing Bringer with a fucking Super Saiyan hair.
Alright, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed.
The captain
I'll
turned stiff.
contact you again once I have something.
I think this explains why. Where did you... Yep, she's roaming around on the bed again.
I can't hear you. There's a cat in my ear.
What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you were gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. And you look a bit more run down than before.
I accidentally kicked my bucket.
Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have... Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh, and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure. It was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Are you just sitting at the edge of the bed?
Oh dear. Also, for people wondering, I have a bucket near me. Which I had since one of the times where I was sick and just doing streams just in case I needed to. Well, not fast enough to run to the bathroom. And that plastic bucket accidentally kicked just in time when he said that.
Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will lay it all out, promise. After a little chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a deep, nice sleep. Somewhere, Hugo gets beaten with an umbrella. Belle, Hugo sent a message earlier, and there is new progress in the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and remember to bring Eos with you. Okay.
Wait. Should we?
Probably should not, yeah. Since, well, we saw how long that part... It went on for so long that Six fell asleep.
Yeah, and also, I need to say this. I blame you for this.
Oh?
I just had an idea for a parody song, thanks to what you said.
Oh?
I'll give you the title, and you can guess what it's parody of. Beat you up with my umbrella.
Yeah, umbrella, Ella, A. I forget the name of the artist.
Damn it, I forgot as well.
You come here to fish often. How's the catch? I live nearby, so yeah, I come pretty often. This area is pretty good for sea fishing. Plus a few experienced seniors have been teaching me, so the yield's been pretty good. Experienced seniors? If you can catch so many fish, your seniors must catch even more, right? Can I buy a few fish from them? Seems like the seafood shack at the end of the walkway can cook them for me. Buy fish from them. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid that's... Someone's up missing an opportunity, and yeah, I thought so. Hello, you three. Hey, if it isn't Belle! Long time no see! How are you guys doing? And thanks to you all, everything's been going smoothly for us. Yeah, we all did really well in the recent entrance exams. I knew it. With how smart you guys are, you were bound to succeed. We've also come up with some initial ideas for what we want to do in the future. I want to try and become an executive officer. I want to stick with Kana, but if Hollow Special Operations doesn't work out, I'll try public security instead. Hey, you're being rude to the people in public security. Tsubaki wants to become a doctor, another noble aspiration. Yeah, I've received so much help from doctors and nurses before, so I want to help even more people in the future. And, well, as bad things come around and go around, so too can good things, huh?
Yeah.
Or what goes around comes around, whatever this says. Anyway, it's all thanks to Mr. Harumasa that we've come this far. I didn't do much. It was all your own hard work. Whatever the case, I'm truly grateful. Kana is right. Since we happened to run into each other, we just wanted to say thanks. Oh no, it's getting late. We have class to get to, so we better get going. They wave goodbye and after looking back several times with reluctance, finally leave. As long as you're alive, good things will always happen, right? Thanks to you. Thanks. But even without me, I think they'd have got through it. Because in life, the only one who can truly save you is yourself. Very similar ideology to Hugo. By the way, you got any plans right now? If you're free, how about we stay here and enjoy the breeze together? The weather is great today. It feels like a day worth remembering. You spend some time enjoying the breeze with Harumasa. Though neither of you say much, there's a sense of comforting tranquility in the air. I really do like this place, whether it's the scenery or something else. And I'll remember this day. That reminds me, I need to show you his character trailer still.
Oh dear.
Oh, what have we over
and
there?
I still await maybe see the other special scenes with the bonding and all that. I know there's one that's would you say infamous or famous for a certain police officer?
You mean their ultimate animations, or do you mean something else?
I don't know if it's the ultimate one or not. I don't know the context. I only know it involves a certain videotape with Belle or Wise, depending who you play as. Adult-oriented.
Okay. Let's see.
I forgot the most about it. I only remember actually being in pain because I was smiling so much from trying not to laugh too loudly. Have you ever had those moments where you try not to laugh too loudly but end up hurting your cheeks?
Yeah. Also, it seems that Ink has just decided to park herself in the middle of my bed. Okay.
What did you say? There's something fluffy on my ear.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Was that who I think it was? Behind the police officer?
Miss Yanni, and yeah, these two are still here every so often.
Mother and son, daughter.
Oh, they actually called them mom. Did they do that before? Okay. I think this is just the one where Billy is getting takeout for Nicole. We've seen that one before. Let's see. And I just realized that there are some characters that I have here that I don't have on the other accounts who we need to, let's see. We can't get the, is it here? Oh, no, there's...
Good day.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Yeah, since I have these here and not on the other accounts, we can still take a look at their rank up interactions here, I believe.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's see. I think I'll need to compare who we have and don't have. I know, yeah, I don't have Coleda, or do. Oh right, I don't. Yes, I do have her. I just still haven't done that blasted agent story for her.
Good day.
Wanna be my research subject?
So let's see. Yeah, complete schoolyard powerhouse. I'll just have to rush through that off stream. Which actually means that, yeah, we can get all of her info here, all of her interactions here originally, or just fresh from the. We won't have to screw around with looking stuff up and such. I think for Anton and Ben, we can still. We finished with Ben. Actually, we finished with the both of them, so there's no need for that. We can check. We can check Grace's here. Cunninghair's. Well, we have all 4 of them on the other account, so can do that. Corwin we have there. We have Rena there as well. We have. So we can, well, find it there, record it, and then react to it here at the start of one of the streams. Or maybe do it as part... Actually, yeah, we could do a side quest for that, I think. Or a social quest, I guess. And yeah, for Lycan, we can also go here. I don't have triggers, so sadly nothing there. Zuyen, Qingyi, Jane, we've got Seth on the other account. Don't got Caesar on either. Don't got Leiter, don't got Bernice. So, yeah. Lucy, Piper, and Pulchra. Well, we've already reached max rank with Pulchra on the other accounts. Sukaku, we can do on the other account. Yanagi as well. Harumasa and Miyabi, we can show here.
Yeah.
Same for these two.
You may be lucky to get the other ones. Wait, that's her last name.
Yep.
So she's supposed to be based on Banshees. Makes sense considering, Banshees does the whole crying and about
screaming.
that and the whole you hear them scream, someone's about to die or cry.
Or someone is supposed to hear them scream is to die on the spot or to die quickly afterwards.
Yeah, that's one of the variants. But other variants is if you hear them scream, wail, cry, someone is going to die.
Yeah.
And later that became, if you hear them, you're dead. People made some alteration. Which one is original? I do not know, but it's the whole.
Yeah.
You tell it to one person, and they tell it the next, the next, the next, the next.
So just a game of telephone, but culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we still have some time, shall we watch? If I recall correctly, these are the rank up events or cutscenes with Grace. But I guess we can find it out right now.
All right.
Just so happens I've got an academic question to ask you. In a broad sense, do you think you should be classified as a machine?
Of course I'm not a machine.
As I thought.
Okay, we are missing bits of context here, but I think we will probably get the most of it just from, well, what's going on and such.
It seems you're pretty self-assured about your human identity. Oh yeah, that little guy you were operating in the hollows, I think it was called Eos? That child is the most charming Bangbu I've ever seen. Those smooth round lines, that rubbery feel, but with the cold touch of metal. Oh, I'd love to pull it apart to see the intricacies of its structure. It must be truly beautiful.
Run.
Eos, into the bomb shelter with you.
You get very passionate when discussing machines. By the way, that sounds very dangerous.
Sorry about that. I'm a bit of a workaholic.
A bit?
Anyway, since that kid's a Bangbu, it's categorized as a machine. So, this raises the question, when your consciousness is connected to Eos, at that very moment, are you human or are you a machine?
That's an interesting question.
I seem to have implanted a terrible thought in your head. So then, if I start taking Eos apart while you're inside it...
Grace.
The way Belle is looking at the camera.
I'm human.
I'm joking. Don't look so shocked. But really, if I get the chance, I would like to take a closer look at Eos's structure.
Eos, you have permission to carry your shotgun now.
Best you never get that chance.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. I wouldn't harm a single screw from that little guy. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me on such an intriguing topic. If you ever decide you're willing to let me study Eos, then just get in touch.
Okay, there is something I want to check, because I noticed that some people have more than just 3 or 4 here. Okay, I thought maybe that singular event with Seth might have been here as well, but no. Okay. Shall we check the others as well, or shall we just leave it that there's a little taste first?
Which alias should I use this time?
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Which alias should I use this time?
We
I say
probably
let's
shouldn't take too
fail.
long.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm getting sleepy.
Um,
And I still feel a bit unwell. But I was able to stay through the stream.
yeah. Let's see.
But I
Anyone
was-
else? Oh, Anby.
But I was keeping in mind to tell you if
So?
something happened.
All right, yeah. We've seen this one. You see Ambi by the roadside, so you walk over and greet her. Ah, you're here too. What a coincidence. I wasn't zoning out. I was just playing the movie I just watched in my head. Nicole says this is equal to watching 2 movies for the price of 1 ticket. It's good value for money. Typical Nicole. Right. Nicole is very good at getting good deals. Of course, she's also good at spending. Would you like to try playing a movie in your head with me? It's actually quite entertaining. You space out with Ambi for a while. No, you replay a movie inside your head. Just zoning out with a friend, huh?
Oh dear.
Let's see. Anyone else around? Wrong button. Let's see. Those are still there. Not sure if I think we've seen that one with Rena. Pulchra is... Have we seen this? I'm not sure if I've seen this one with Pulchra here. Then again, I completely skipped over Blazewood for forever when it comes to checking them for, well, social events. Okay, what are you up to, kitty cats? What's wrong with you? You sneaking up on me is what startled me. What are you doing hiding here? Hiding from Bernice. That silly girl is unbearable.
Wait. Were you trying? I feel like you failed to do the sound she was doing. Like, she was supposed to sound startled. You just sound irritated, like you were being too warm.
I thought she yawned. That was some sort of weird yawn or something. It's hard to tell what something is supposed to be from just text at times. Unless it is like just describing what happens, like shrieks or something. She's probably still looking for me nearby. Can you help me out to find a way to get her off my back? You two didn't have a falling out, did you? It's nothing serious, don't worry. In any case, I'll repay you by providing some free intelligence from the Outer Ring. Or if you prefer, I can share the latest gossip about the Sons of Caledon. Alright, intelligence exchange. Deal. Please help me then, Proxy. Later, Bernice is found nearby. Is that you, Proxy? Are you here to hang out in Blazewood today? I'm getting the feeling we have seen this one. By the way, have you seen Kitty? I have something really important to tell her. Something important? What's that? Kitty oh yeah, we've seen this one. Kitty has a cold, but she refuses to take her medicine because she thinks it tastes bad, so I've been trying to get her to take it. That's just how cats are. She says that, but she's been sick for days, and going into the hollows with a cold could increase her risk of corruption. So I made her a drink and added some catnip to it, which should make it much easier to swallow. Could you help me look for her, Proxy? Consider it done. You and Bernice bring Polkra back. Proxy, you traitor! You need to be taking your medicine if you're sick. Here you go, Kitty. Make sure to drink this. I mixed it well, so it won't taste as bad as before. Ugh. Gulp, gulp. And I remember where this is going. Damn, I didn't see her face. Finished it. An empty bottle. Here you go. Ugh. It's a little better than I expected. What did you put in it? I can't control my throat. I know you don't like taking medicine, so I thought it'd make it easier to swallow, so I tried adding a bit of catnip. Catnip? Who told you to put that in? Bernice meant well. As long as you take your medicine next time... Nah, I can't take it anymore. Hearing that sound is just too much. Kitty, you're so cute. I can't take it anymore either. Get away, you windows. Get away from me. A few minutes later, Polkra's purring, almost like a hiccup, finally comes to an end. Anyway, running medicine was my fault, but no more catnip from now on. Sorry, I won't do it again. Without you knowing, or with you knowing. You too, Proxy. If you dare tell anyone about today, be ready for your own little secrets to get exposed. I mean it. Don't take it to heart. Alright, can we just forget about today? Phew. I took the medicine and I worked up a sweat from all the fuzz, and my cold is already feeling a lot better. I'd still get significant trust with her. Okay, I think we can leave it there for the social stuff. Let's see. Shall we finish up with a 10 pull?
Sure. And I see you need to grind some more.
Yeah. Which would you say? Octopus Lady or Kitty?
Octopus.
Okay. There we go. And yes, I know she's supposed to be a tiger, but I'm just still going to call her a kitty. Okay, 2 A's. Let's see. Polkra, but I already have her maxed, so we get some credit from that.
And some engine.
We are getting close to another S rank. But that'll have to wait for another time. For now... yeah, I really need to get back into getting with this daily again. More? Oh, wait, the
Yeah,
season tasks.
Definitely need to do that now since we are streaming the main story and all that, and
Yeah.
having good your variety of characters is a good idea for streams and in general.
Oh. Another one. Okay, another one of these for daily stuff. Okay. Yep. Okay, playing these. Wait, there isn't a new one being displayed here, but why is Pulse Boost so shiny? Okay. Yeah, once we are finished with the current chapter, we should probably... Oh, yeah, they're still there. We should probably go finish up some of the events here. Since, yeah, at this point, this one and... let's see, this one should have happened then, because this is where we get previewed with Mockingbird, where Mockingbird gets previewed. So, yeah, technically should have done those two already, but, yeah, we'll get them after the fact then. And, yeah, the other events should probably follow after that before we get started with Season 2.
Alright.
Okay, one last thing here, though. Login streak. There. Okay. And, yeah. Waiting the port procedures out. That'll be it for Zenless Zone 0 for today, then. And, yeah, we'll be back next week on Wednesday. But for now, let's go look for someone to raid before we end the stream. So... No, I forgot to keep the browser open. Okay. Mute the tab. Preemptively, just in case the person we raided last time is online. Okay, let's see who's around. Okay, again, it's rather busy. So let me narrow this down to a few. Let's see, we've got It Be Me, who is playing My Friendly Neighborhood, which I believe is that puppet survival horror-ish game. I've been advised to play it, and I've heard good of it. Actually, let me bring up the list of recent raids. Okay. We've got Isaiah Rosier, who is playing Look Outside. And you're welcome, Aurora. By the way, Aurora, if you ever have someone to suggest for us to raid, feel free to put them in chat. And for a third one, we have, let's see, Frogcast playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, It'd Be Me with My Friendly Neighborhood, Hisaru is here with Look Outside, or Frogcast with Ocarina of Time. Any of those of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I zoned out, sorry. Your choice.
Okay, it's been a bit since we've seen the bee, so let's go see the bee.
What?
There and there.
You said something?
Okay. /raid and paste. But before we get started with that, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora. And I see no named lurkers in chatty at the moment. Oh well. Things just decided to wash herself, apparently. And yeah, thank you as always, Rakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, I think next time we'll be able to finish up the chapter. And yeah, then we'll probably be busy with a few streams on the events on the other accounts. I should check in when it was the last time that I logged in there and how long it takes for the returning benefits returning benefits program to kick in. Because there's a special animation that plays if you return to the game after a long time of not playing. I think it takes 2 weeks or something. It's probably been that long. Okay. Either way, though, tomorrow we continue and maybe finish The Evil Within. On Saturday, we continue with The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. And we'll see who's available for something on Monday, since we don't have a catch-up stream this week.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And I think that is about it. So, yeah, let's get this raid started. And, yeah, there we go. And, yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Is everyone sleep well? And watch out for garbage seagulls.
And for Sacrificeception.